We just got out of our first official 2013 meetup in NycCareerZone.
It was awesome.
A lot of job seekers who showed up, and we're so enthusiastic to learn.
It went pretty well. The mock interview section was definitely the best. I learned to keep things short and succinct, or sexy, as I like to say. But definitely the key point to keeping your story short was the greatest thing I learned. And I will definitely use that in my next interview.
Came here, didn't know what to expect, but it was very informative. Learned a couple of things that I didn't know before. Learned to keep it real professional, that this is not American Idol, it's a job interview. So I appreciate everything. Thank you.
They're so eager.
The do's and the don'ts and the interviewing tips and the techniques. And
yeah, and they totally, you know, they were writing.
They were taking notes and
it's like everyone has shared this experience before, and you know they were going.
I think we all bonded.
Together.
We all bonded together.
Yeah.
And what was really great was like to actually put faces to the emails that we get, to the tweets that are being sent out.
Yeah,
right?
and we got all these people saying, "Hey, I listened to your podcast. I learned this from the self-sabotaging podcast."
Yeah.
I learned that I have to be more confident every time that I answer a question, and it was super fun, and I really recommend everybody coming to this meetup. I learned a lot today.
They communicate so well that it's very easy to understand everything and to get the message, so it's quite recommendable.
What I learned, one of the really good tips for me was questions to ask the interviewer when you're sitting across from them and they ask you, well, what questions do you have? There's some really good tips, 5 questions on that, and I think that's going to be real useful for me, some things I hadn't thought of before, so getting those tips was really good for me.
It was awesome.
It was great. So there's going to be so much more to come. We've got so much more content, so much information.
I think it was awesome. It was a very collegial spirit. I think that everybody was able to ask the questions that they wanted. They were able to do follow-ups. I think everybody came out pretty happy, and I'm pretty sure they're either going to recommend it to other people or come back themselves.
Awesome.
Which is great.
Thank you so much. We will see you next time. Thanks for those of you who came.